It's the second day of our trip to Siem Reap, and right next door to a hotel, well literally about 50 metres away, is another restaurant from the Harry's group. The one in Phnom Penh is especially comfortable, and with daily specials at $6, it's actually a no-brainer choice of snack. Today I decided to rest up in bed due to what seems like a mouth abscess, but Martin headed along the National Anchor Museum located just a few kilometres away. The museum tells a story of the various eras of the Khmer calendar and changes in royalty and religion. It's spread over 8 different theatres and is fully air conditioned. After 2 hours of walking around, Martin declared afterwards, it's 8 rooms full of rocks. At the end of the museum tour, there is a large, well-stocked gift shop, but at $25 for a fridge magnet, Martin passed up on buying anything. As the evening draws in, I leave my sick bed and head out to one of Siem Reap's riverside restaurants. Right, second night, David has come, Mr. David Simpson, and I did it at Google today and I found this restaurant. It looks all right, it's called River Square 24 Restaurant. But what I thought I wanted tonight, I want some Khmer food. Have you ever had Khmer food before, David?
No. I've been to Phnom Penh, but not here, so I'm interested to see what the food's like.
I think it's a bit like Thai, but it's not spicy.
Oh, okay.
But it looks nice. It looks very nice inside.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And you know what? For the you know how the ambience of it and how nice it looks, the prices are not that bad. It's from around about $4 to $8 per dish. So it's all right. I've noticed here so far. I've only been here 24 hours myself. Not even that yet actually, because we got here late. And the prices are much cheaper than Phnom Penh.
Okay. What, the beer or
everything?
Okay.
It's much cheaper. Let's go inside. Spicy chicken coconut soup, and I also thought I'd try some spring rolls because, like Vietnam, I think the spring rolls are pretty good in Cambodia. We're sitting inside downstairs in an air-conned room, but I'm still feeling a bit groggy, and I just wanted some aircon because today out there has been really, really hot. I think it's been around about 38 C, so it's a bit too hot for me. And but upstairs it's beautiful, and you've got a really nice view of the Siem Reap River. It's called the Siem Reap River, and yeah, it's beautiful. But like I say, it's too hot for me today. Yeah, it's it's actually spicy chicken soup. Not quite, but it's a taste. It's nice. Not spicy, but nice. I actually enjoyed that, and halfway through it, this abscess disappeared in my mouth for some reason, and I can smile again normally now. For some reason, I don't know. But I started taking pills like 10 hours ago and it seems to have worked. But I've gone over 10 days of taking them. Oh. But yeah, food, very nice. Khmer's a bit different. It's like Thai without that spice in it. So some of you might like that and some of you won't. So I thought I'd go for the mousse and looks good with a chocolate skid mark. So that was the River Square 24 restaurant right by the side of Siem Reap River. You know what I say about that? The food was good. I'm not going to say excellent, but the presentation was phenomenal. And also the staff, everything they did was just superb. I mean, that is sort of high-end. It is, so far, the best Khmer food I have eaten in Cambodia. Very good restaurant. I would highly recommend it. River Square, guys, here in Siem Reap. But let me just explain a little bit of a story here. I'm feeling pretty good at the moment. I'm feeling 80% back to normal. But let me go back to Saturday. And Saturday, I was sick all last week, and then Saturday, I went out Friday night. Saturday afternoon, I sort of come down with this major stomach issues, and I was keeled over. Obviously, I didn't go out. I lay in bed all day. And I said to Martin the next day, the Sunday show, I said about midday, I said, look, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it today, but I'm going to make a decision at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Come 3 p.m, I did feel better, but because I was in and out, I thought I'm going to cancel this one. Anyway, by 6 p.m, I was keeled over again. I was just in high temperature. It was a good job I did cancel. Then the next day, I was just going to bed at 9:30. I get an email. They've cancelled the flight and they put us on a 5 p.m. flight, so it's like 7 hours later, the flight. So as we go into the airport, I'm sick, and I've noticed that my mouth's starting to swell, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? And we get to Cambodia, we're late, we arrived late and all that. We went out for some food, and I've noticed it's really swelled up then. And Martin says, let's go for a beer somewhere. I said, no, I've got to go back. I don't know what's up with me. I've got a high temperature, I've got nausea, I'm dizzy. I feel like my whole system is collapsing. It's coming down around me. And when I got back, I took some pills. I went to sleep. I woke up at 5 a.m. And at 5 a.m, I looked in the mirror and my face was like the elephant man. My face was like the elephant man. And Martin, when he saw me, he kind of laughed. But it wasn't sort of funny. Basically what it was an abscess that had come in my tooth. So I went to the pharmacy, and you know, it's a good test for you in Cambodia. I thought, shall I go to the hospital? I am insured, or shall I go to the pharmacy? I went to the pharmacy at 8 in the morning. They're open here. I actually went at 7, but it was closed. I went back at 8, and I told them my problem. I explained it with a Google, and they spoke good English anyway. And they gave me 3 sets of pills. I needed some food to start taking them, and it was 3 times a day, 3 pills 3 times a day. So yesterday morning at 9 a.m, I ordered some sandwich. I ate half of that, took the pills, fell asleep. 3 hours later, I woke up. I mean, I'm dizzy, I'm everything. But 3 hours later, I woke up and I'm starting to feel a bit better. And I was like, wow. So then I went out for some meal, took the second a lot of pills, and I'm recovering quite a bit. We went out for that meal last night in the last video, and as I'm finishing the end of the meal, the abscess had burst. I didn't feel it, I just felt it after. And it's gone, and I'm 80% better now. I'm just saying, it just goes to show that something like an abscess, what a knock-on effect it can have on your health. And I know people have actually died from things like this, and it was, if I hadn't have recognised it, if I hadn't have noticed what it was, it could have been much more serious. But good news is that the system in Cambodia is just the same as Thailand. You can go and buy, I think it was, I don't know, about $5 all the pills cost me. And I'm right as rain. Now we're going to go enjoy Angkor Wat.